Hello everyone, welcome back to my Linux command series. Myself Arnab Kundu. You are watching my channel Technical Arcoen. In my previous Linux command video, we learned basic Linux commands like ls, cd, pwd, dir and lots more. And today we will go one step ahead and learn 10 plus more useful Linux commands, right? So let's get started. Hello friends, today I will discuss more Linux commands using Ubuntu Terminal in WSL, right? WSL stands for Windows Subsystem for Linux and it allows us to run Linux commands directly on Windows system, right? So now I will move to Ubuntu Terminal to run the Linux command, right? And now I am just within the Ubuntu terminal and here I will write the Linux command step by step. Okay, so the first command is cp. Actually the cp command copy files or directory. Okay, so at first we just press dir. So in my working directory there are lots of directories are there and lots of files is there. Okay, and suppose one of the file I have already created here, the file name is given work. Okay, so on that respect, if we open that file, just write cat work, so it will give lots of data within that. Okay, and I took this file for different file operation is concerned. Okay, so at first we create a directory here, so just write mkdir and put the directory name, suppose example. Okay, and press enter. So again press dir. So yes, the example, this directory is just created here. Okay, now we want to move this work, this particular file to this directory, because this directory is empty because we just created the directory. So for that case we just write cp space and then put the particular file name work and then write the directory where we want to copy. So just write example, then press slash and press enter. And then if you go this directory, just write cd example and then just write dir. So just see the work, this particular file, just copy within that directory. Okay, now the next command is mv, which actually move or rename files or directory. Okay, suppose we want to move this a1.c, this file within the directory example. In that case we just write, at first we go the previous directory, so just write cd dot dot and now we just write here mv and then give the file name a1.c and then same way just write the directory name example slash, press enter. And now if you just go to that directory, just write cd example and just checked dir. So yes, work and a1.c is there. Just clear the console and just write cd dot dot and again just write dir. So just see there is no a1.c because it's moved within the directory example. Okay, so first command is already done, the cp, which is copy. Next command is mv for move file or directories. Okay, now the third command is rm, means we remove something. Okay, so in that case suppose we want to remove this a5.c, this particular file, so just write rm a5.c and press enter and now just type dir. So just see no a5.c is there. So rm particular command actually remove files. Okay, and then go for the next command is head. Normally head, and if you put the file name then it will by default give the 10 rows of the file from the first 10 rows it will retrieve and display the console. Okay, so just go to that directory example and from there we already know there have the file is work and we want to retrieve the file, the first 10 lines. So just write head and then just write work. Just see it will just retrieve the first 10 lines because the file contain more lines, I think. Yes, more lines are there, it up to retrieve this thanks for watching, because this is the total 10. Now if you want to retrieve only 5 rows from the first, if you want to display the first 5 lines from the file, then we just write head -5 and then just write work. Okay, just see, it will retrieve only the 5 lines or 5 rows of the file is concerned. Okay, and same way there is another command is there, is a tail, which actually retrieve by default the last 10 lines. If you write in that way, tail and then just write work, it will retrieve the last 10 lines. And same way, if you want to give some lines specified, in that case we write tail -3, means it retrieve only last 3 lines or last 3 rows of the file, just retrieve the last 3 lines. Okay, so head and tail are used to retrieve the lines from the file, either from very first for the head is concerned or for the last for the tail is concerned. Okay, now the next command is who am I. Actually, who am I, this command shows the current logged users. So just write who am I. So me is the logged user now, so that's why I give the my name or no. Okay, the next command is uname, and uname actually shows the system and kernel information. So just write in uname and then put an option -a. So this is give the particular system and kernel informations of my system is concerned. Okay, and the next one, suppose we want to count how many word, character and lines of a file is concerned, and then we just step by step just count it that way. WC -c, it will count the character of the file work. So it count that there have 258 characters. If you want to count the words, then just write WC -w and then just write work. So 39 words are there. Okay, and then if you go for the lines, so WC -l and then the file name, it will count 15 lines are there on the particular file is concerned. Okay, so WC actually count the character, word and the line of the file is concerned. Okay, now the next one is NL. This command actually show the line number with the file content. So if we just write NL work, so just see 15 lines are there, it just pointing, it point the line number with the content, right? Now the next command is use the grep. Grep is actually used for the search particular text within the file. Suppose we want to search the Arnab, this particular word, so just write grep and within double quote just write Arnab, double quote, and then just write the file name work. Give that, yes, Arnab Kundu is given, only the one line is concerned, the Arnab Kundu is given in the third line. Okay, now if you use the option -i with grep, then it's actually the case insensitive search, like this type. Suppose write grep -i, and suppose we write here Arnab in a small character, means lowercase, because in my file Arnab is in uppercase. Okay, and then we just write the file name, so it's also search. Why? Because it's case insensitive search, means it doesn't matter what is the case you given, caps or small, it search only the string inside the file. Okay, and same way the another option is there -n, it actually shows the line number of the particular match is found from the file is concerned. Okay, so just write in that way grep -n and then suppose write Arnab and then just write the file name work and press enter. Yes, the Arnab Kundu, this line is given and it is the third line of the file is concerned, right? Now we go for the another command. If we want to remove a file, then what we do? At first we go to cd ... and suppose we want to remove the file, suppose a2.c. Okay, so just clear it, clear the console, and then suppose write in that way rm space a2.c. So now if we just write dir, so there is no a2.c this file, so it's remove the file. Okay, now what happened? The example, this particular folder contain 2 different files. Just checked again. Okay, that means the folder contain or directory contain some files. Okay, now we want to remove the directory with the contained file. In that case we use the command rm space -r. So just write rm space -r and then just write example, and now just see dir, there is no example folder, right? I hope you have understood these are the very useful Linux command which we are using in our daily life. If you like this video, please like it, share it more and more. If you have some doubts for today's video is concerned, just write in the comment section. I will try to solve this problem. Those who are still not subscribed my channel, please subscribe it. Keep watching Technical Arcane for more videos. So today up to this. Thank you and bye bye.